Hey there and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jude and I use they, them pronouns. If you're not new, welcome back to my channel.
JudesTube.
Today I have Sarah Problem here, my drag persona, and we're gonna just be showing you how to do some simple drag makeup. Of course, drag comes in all different shapes and colors and sizes, but today we're gonna be doing this look. So if you're interested on how I did this and how you could possibly do it, keep watching and I'll show you.
Alright, first thing you want to do is grab a glue stick. I'm using the Elmer's glue stick. It is purple, but then turns out to be see-through. So every drag person that has eyebrows usually has this in their kit. And you're going to want to apply a decent amount to your eyebrows just to glue them up and get them out of the way. There are some drag artists that shave their eyebrows off, so kudos to you guys for not having to do this step. We're going to add some little powder to it just to make it less tacky and, you know, get it all gorgeous stuck down. And yeah, get rid of those eyebrows. Next, we're taking some white foundation and you're going to be mapping out your eyebrows. I think it's smart to start with doing your eyebrows first, because if they come out looking a little weird, a little angry, or just not the shape that you want, it can really mess up the whole entire look. So yeah, I just suggest doing your eyebrows first, and this way we're also mapping out a whole new shape of where our eyeshadow is going to be going. So we're creating a lot of space here right now, which we will be using later on to create a new eye shape for ourselves. Next, you're going to want to take a light kind of eyeshadow palette and draw out what the shape of your brows you want to be. We don't want it to be too dark in case we mess this up, so it's always good to go in a little bit lighter just to figure out where we want it. And then we're going to go in with something darker and we're going to just fill it in and make it look, you know, like an eyebrow. I think that's really good to start with mapping it out first with a lighter color and then going in with a deeper color just so that just so you know it looks good, because again, I think the eyebrows are a really, really important part. This step can be a little scary. We're going to take some eyeliner and we're going to go over just the tips of our eyebrows here just to darken them up, because we want to add a lot of definition into the face. We don't want it to be like flat or anything, and I find this adds a lot to the look. So it is a little scary going in with the black eyeliner, but trust me, it looks great when you do it. So we're just going to fill in the very, very tips of the eyebrows here. And then after you do that, you're going to go take some black eyeshadow and you're going to just like feather it in, you know, just blend it together, make it look nice. Look at this definition though. Look at this. Oof, gorgeous. So go ahead and do that. Of course, you can use whatever colors. I'm just doing some natural colored brows here. And we're going to be adding some fake hairs because I think it looks gorgeous. I went a little heavy on these ones, but it turned out okay. Now for today's look, I'm going to be using these 3 different green colors, and we're going to go in right under your like brow bone. So if you don't have an eyebrow, you can just follow your brow bone. We kind of got rid of our eyebrows, so again, just go where that brow bone is, and you're just going to be mapping out a whole new crease for yourself and extending out from the edge of your eye. And go ahead and blend it all out and make it look gorgeous. It's a lot easier than you think it is. I'm sure you guys can do it. And we're going to extend also the bottom of our eyes, go underneath and extend it. We're trying to make our eyes look huge. It's going to be something different. And here we are, we're cutting our crease. We're taking some of that white foundation and we're going to just be cutting this new crease. So this is your new crease for yourself. We're creating a huge eye. Our eyes are now giant. That's the whole point. And we're going to be extending this white down our face as well and making it super long and exaggerated. If this is your first time doing drag makeup, it might feel super weird on how big we're going, but trust me, the bigger the better. It's always better to go bigger. Next, you're going to want to grab some white just to pat down all of the white you just put on, because we don't want creasing, you know, that's not cute. So pat it all in like that. Next, we're moving on to the eyeliner, which is a really important step as well as the brows, I find. Again, bigger is better for this. I did not go as big as I wanted to during this tutorial. I think I could have went a lot bigger with my eyeliner, but this is what we got today. So if you're following along, I would say go a little bit bigger than this. Of course, your eye shadow should give you a little bit of a map of where you should be putting your eyeliner. Just follow what your face is telling you to do, and give it a go. Don't be scared to add as much as you need. Go ahead and extend your inner corners of your eyes as well. Again, we're trying to make our eyes look as big as possible. So here I am also adding fake lashes to this look. If you have your own lashes, you can add them, but I find drawing on bottom lashes to be one of the best options. So here I am doing that, and I think it looks fabulous every single time. Okay, we're looking pretty cute, and we're gonna jump to our face now. I use a shade that is a little bit lighter than my natural shade. I prefer this. You don't have to do this. It's just something that I like to do. We're gonna go ahead and beat our entire face with this. You can start with doing your face first, your base first, before your eyes. Sometimes people find that easier. There is no rules to this. You can do it either way, but for this tutorial I started with my eyes first and then jumped to my face just to make sure everything looked good and that I didn't have to restart. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you beat the entire face, and after you do that you're going to want to grab some setting powder just to set everything in place, and you don't want to get all shiny and whatnot. So go ahead and set that. For our contour, I'm using an eyebrow palette just because I find it gives a nice cool tone, and I don't really like the warm tones. And I use a cardboard box or something to carve out my cheeks as well. I think I could have went a little bit darker for the contour, seeing as this is a drag makeup style, but that's okay. For you guys, you could definitely go darker and give yourself a little bit more of a chiseled look. Next, we're going to be drawing a circle onto the end of our nose for our nose contour. So legit draw a circle at the very tippy top of your nose and then shadow underneath it to give that kind of effect that that's what your nose looks like. And then we're going to drag it up from there and pull it into the eyeshadow that we already have and blend it out. If you do this again and again, it becomes a lot easier. I know it's a little scary the first time you do it, but again, once you do it a couple times, you'll get the hang of it and it looks amazing. I love doing this nose contour, and I think you guys will too. Adding a little bit of white foundation to the tip and the bridge of your nose is really going to make this nose contour pop and seem like that's your actual nose. So I would suggest definitely doing this part. And I always like to use things that aren't meant for what they're meant for, so I am using an eyebrow pencil for my lips. You're going to want to draw basically like a semicircle, a half circle, starting from the corners, not all the way to the side, but close to the sides, and we're going to draw two kind of circular things, and those are going to be your lips. And I know it might feel weird at first, but just trust the process. Really trust the process, because it does look good in the end. So go ahead, and we're going to fill it in with I use usually a matte liquid lipstick. I usually go for a nude color. You can go for what other color you want, but for today we're going with some nude. To really help with the illusion that these are your lips, you're going to want to take some of your foundation and cover the very corners of your mouth just to make it look like the other lips that we drew on are the only lips we have. It does wonders, so you should definitely be doing this step. Next, while your liquid lipstick is drying, we're going to add some blush to our cheeks. I really like this corally colored blush. You can go in with whatever color blush you want, but I find this one looks really nice with the green. Once your liquid lipstick is dry, we're going to take some white eyeliner and create some highlight spots on our lips, and this is something you will not want to miss, and it looks amazing. For this next step, I just take a warm colored liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to go ahead and add some freckles, or even if you have any beauty marks or anything like that, you can go ahead and add them back to your face after putting on this foundation and makeup. I find it adds like a cute little look, and for this look I wanted to do kind of a like natural earthy vibe. You'll see at the end, so or you saw at the beginning, but yeah, so I thought the freckles was a very good touch. We will be putting on lashes after this, but we're gonna put on mascara now because you can't put on lashes without putting on the mascara first. So we're gonna put it on our top and bottom lashes and get a lot on there because you just want a lot. Trust, you want a lot. Grab yourself some highlight and add it to the tops of our cheekbones. Yes, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Add it to your new brow bone that you created. And don't forget to add it to the very tippy tip of your nose and the bridge as well. Some white liner for the inner corners of our eyes to help extend is always needed. And then we're going to go with some giant lashes because you're not doing drag without the giant lashes. Well, I just think they look better. So grab some giant lashes and stick them on. For this look, I went to the dollar store and found these adorable little roses and stuck them on my face. And I think they look fabulous. You can do this with any kind of stickers. If you are not the best at drawing or something and you want your look to be elevated, I would suggest grabbing some cute little stickers and sticking them on. Okay, babes, are you still with me? We are getting to the very end here. We're going to be putting on our wig cap, and a little trick I like to do is I use the end of a makeup brush and push my little hairs back into the wig because sometimes using my fingers it just pulls out more hair, so a little tip there. Also, this is a really good tip as well, is twisting the top of your wig cap and pulling it back over top. It's crazy. I just started doing this recently and it's the best thing I've ever done. And oh, wait, hold on. Definitely put on your clothes and switch everything out before putting on the wig because it just makes everything a lot easier, trust me. And I think the cutest part that I added for this look has to be ba-da-da-ba. Okay, fix your wigs already, Jude. Come on, next. Come on. Okay, here. We are adding these tiny little leaves. I put bobby pins on the ends of them and I just stuck them into the wig. And I think this really completed the look and dragged it up more than what it was before. Again, for drag, you kind of want to exaggerate and do things a little bit crazier than you normally would. So again, I love this. I hope you enjoyed this and enjoy this little montage of my face.